Hey there, I am Amaral. I will be one of the instructors for CMPUT 229 in the fall term of 2018. I am creating this vlog to welcome to 229, but also to tell you about the expectations for this course. This is an interesting course because even though it says that it's an introduction to computer architecture, this is a very heavy course in programming and in exercise, and it's very important that all the students take this course very seriously from the very beginning of the term. In my 15 years of experience teaching 229, one of the issues is that a number of the students that end up dropping from the course only realize that they have to dedicate lots of effort and time for the course after a few weeks into the course, when it may be a bit late already. So first of all, there is quite a bit of programming in the course. Programming is in assembly language. We're going to do our best to help you learn to program and learn the instructions, but by and large you are expected to do that on your own. So you're gonna learn assembly programming on your own, and you are, even from right now, before the start of the course, you are responsible for learning this material. We will focus mostly on the concepts involved with computer architecture during the course, such as cache memories and instruction and memory organization and such. So 229 has a series of labs that are progressively more difficult by design. We start with an introductory lab in the first few weeks of class to get yourself familiar with assembly programming and with the simulation environment that we use, called SPIM. However, you don't need to wait until the first day of class to get yourself familiar with SPIM and with assembly programming. The resources are all in the web. I'll be sending an email with the links, and even though in the lab we'll provide you with a complete installation of SPIM and the environment, pretty much any computing science student should be able to download this environment in their own computer and to get it set up for the term. The labs should be seen as a consulting kind of time where you can come and talk with the TAs and get instructions and get help. You are welcome to come to several lab sections in the same week if you need to. Of course, priority is given to the students that are sitting in the designated lab session. So here we are in the Central Academic Building. This is where the labs for 229 take place. I thought that I would walk you to the room. I don't know if you're going to be open now. And also, it's in this building that we have the classroom for the morning classes for CMPUT 229. There is a class going on right now in 243. But for the morning class, this is where this is all going to happen. So behind me is the lab, so let me just situate you here. Here we are in the third floor of the Central Academic Building, and the CMPUT 229 lab I thought that I'm going to show you where you're going to work most of the time is in room 311. And as you can see, the room remains unlocked at all times to allow you to work all the time. And here we have the lab. This is where the lab instructions for 229 takes place. And you can see that there is a group of about 20 students that can sit in this room at a time. That's why we divided the groups into 20. There is a teaching assistant that we're going to give you an introduction to the lab, and will be then standing around here and ready to answer any questions that you may have about the execution of the lab. Again, learning to program and And learning environment is something that you should do on your own. Don't expect the lectures to teach you to do that. You can download the tools and start working with them even before the classes start in September. So now I'm in my way from the Center Academic Building to the Athabasca Hall where my office is. I'm gonna walk to my office, and the reason I'm doing that in the video is because I want to encourage you to come to my office for office hours. I have posted office hours in the class website, and those office hours are dedicated to you. It's your time. I've been paid to help you during that time, and in my experience, too many of the second year students could benefit from coming to the office hours and asking questions or asking clarifications on homework questions and such, and they do not. So I want to encourage you to actually make the best use of this time that's totally dedicated to you. So here now I get into my office in the Athabasca building where I will be holding my office hours, and I fully expect you to come and see me here and chat with me and ask me any questions that you have about assignments, about homework, etc. As I say, during that time I usually don't have any other appointments, and I'm here working and expecting students to show up and ask questions.